here. What are you having?
There, Slick.
Having a health epidemic? What? No one's here.
Slick, it just happens to be a very quiet time period, that's all.
Cheer up, Doc. There could be an accident. I'm only kidding. Kidding you, Doctor. Kidding you. So, folks, what do we hear from the twosome? Any news in Washington, D.C.?
Well, there, all we found out is that we know more than they do, or as much anyway.
That doesn't surprise me, not one little bit. That doesn't surprise me at all. I'll tell you the truth. You know, when it comes to big shots in this world, they know less about anything than anybody. And you know why? They're not in touch with the folks. They don't know the people. You know what I'm saying?
I get your drift.
Yeah.
Slick, little Mike was just in, and he told us that we should have checked with the harbor master about the Cassadine yacht.
You mean the little...
Yeah.
The harbor master.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. That's what I was thinking. On the way over here, you're not going to believe this, Doc. On the way over here, I said to myself, Slicker, what we should do is check with the harbor master.
Is that so?
That's a fact. That's a fact. So what else did you get from Small Potatoes?
Small Potatoes also said that there was an accident or something that day, that someone almost drowned. Did you hear anything about that?
Yeah, drowned. I heard a little something about a guy drowned. And I was saying that what I got to do is find out who drowned and talk to that fella, because he may know something if he's still alive, you know what I'm saying?
You get maybe a suspicion we're wasting a little time with old Slicker here.
Well, let me tell you something. Between the harbor master and the guy that drowned, there's a lot of work to be done, so I might as well get on it while the time is good, okay? And I'll keep in touch.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. One more thing. What else do I have to do in my lunch hour but find out information to help us? Am I right?
Right.
Is this cute?
Guy.
Is that a cute face? See you guys later.
So long, Slicker.
Okay.
Bye, Slick.
Bye, sweetheart.
Lunch? Good heavens, I'm supposed to be having lunch with Alan.
Oh, yes, and the Slicker says you gotta do things while you can, right?
So long.
Lesley, I hope that it's not a waste of time like so many other things.
It won't be. Because we know one thing for sure. He's going to tell us more than his father did.
That's right. Sure. Good luck. Congratulations on your new admirer.
Great. Dr. Nelson will be able to see you in a few minutes.
Oh, thank you very much. In the meantime, I was wondering if you would mind answering a couple of questions.
Not at all.
Oh, and then I'd like to see the guard and the housekeeper if I could before I go.
I think that can be arranged. Just exactly what is it you're looking for?
Well, I'll tell you. I was wondering about something. How easy would it be for somebody to get in and out of this place? A patient.
Oh, Mr. Kelly, it would be impossible for any patient to do that. Except the outpatients. They have permission and passes.
No, I didn't mean them. I meant somebody that wasn't supposed to be able to come and go. You know, how could they do it?
Impossible.
You're sure?
Certainly. There's only one entrance.
There is only one entrance, that's right. But there's the fire door, isn't there?
Indeed. Fire department regulations.
And that opens on to the parking lot. That opens right on the same end of the parking lot where Shelly Vernon's car is parked.
But that door is only used for emergencies. Thank the Lord we've never had one.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but still, they are built in such a way that anybody can open them.
Yes.
So that means a patient?
I don't see how.
Oh. Well, look, if somebody were on the other side of that door wanting to come in, how could they do it?
The only way that door can be opened is from the inside. Someone inside would have to open the door.
You are being a very great help. I cannot thank you enough.
Well, if I'm able to put your mind at ease, I'm glad. Let me assure you, there is no way any patient could get out of here.
Let me ask you this one last question. The stairwell that the fire door opens onto, doesn't that connect with the wing where Sarah Abbott's room is?
Yes, that's exactly where it is.
Thank you very much.
Joey, 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 Joey.
Hi.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry if I'm late.
No, I was early. It's okay. This is a lovely spot. I don't know how I missed it.
Well, I thought surely everybody in town had eaten here by now.
So, what can I do for you?
Oh, you can give me some information. I'm still trying to find something that will lead me to Laura, and all I find are dead ends.
You still have no idea where she is?
Not a clue, Alan.
But you just went to Washington to find out. Didn't anybody give you any information?
Well, so little. And what I did find out, I can't discuss. I mean, I have been told not to discuss it. I can tell you this. I'm sure that it's all right for me to tell you this much. Laura has gotten mixed up in some kind of, heaven help us, international intrigue that is unbelievably dangerous for her. And your cousin's mixed up in it, too.
Alexandria?
Yeah. She and Tony Cassadine and a man named Robert Scorpio, and whatever it is, it all sort of starts with that sculpture diamond thing that your father has.
Are you serious?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely, 100%. And Laura only got involved in it because she was working at ELQ. Well, and because of Luke. And now everybody's disappeared.
Wait a second. Let's assume that everything that you say is true, and I gather that you're not really positive about anything yet.
Well...
What do you want from me?
Oh, information. What has Alexandria been up to? What does the Ice Princess have to do with it? What the heck is that formula? What was the reason that Alex got back with Tony? How did that happen? And if they have gone off together on his yacht, where would they be now?
I've got to tell you, I don't know anything at all about this, Lesley.
But if it has to do with the Quartermain...
It has to do with Alexandria, and that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the Quartermain family.
She's part of it. She's part of ELQ.
She worked at ELQ as a financial consultant to my father, and that's it. And I don't know anything at all about that end of the business.
But she's been living in your house, Alan.
That's certainly true, but we're certainly not close.
But you must have some sort of vague idea of what's going on with her or where she is.
I'll tell you something. Alex has a history of coming and going as she pleases. I never knew where she went, and I certainly don't know where she's gone now.
All right. Okay, fine. Would you just talk to your father for me?
You mean you haven't spoken to my father already?
I have, but if you could just make him see that I'm only concerned about Laura and where she is.
I am sure that my father has told you everything that he could.
Alan, he told me absolutely nothing. He told me nothing. I mean, I felt that his thinking was that I was just trying to pry into his personal life, and I'm not. I'm trying to find out something, Alan, anything that will tell me where my daughter is. And if it had to do with Alex, I figured the place to start was with your father.
Look, you've got to understand that my father, and anything that has to do with that diamond piece of sculpture, anything that he's not telling you, he's only trying to protect the Quartermain interest, business, that's all.
I understand that. But I'm only trying to protect my daughter's interests. I'm trying to protect her life here. And there's a link somewhere, Alan. There's a link with the Quartermains, and I thought you'd care, and I thought you would want to help me find out what it is.
Lesley, I don't know anything.
Thank you for seeing me. Sit down, please.
Listen, mister, you asked me questions the last time you came out here. I don't know why you want to go over the whole thing again, wasting your time and mine. I've got work to do.
I realize that. I just wanted to get a few things straight.
I gave you everything straight the last time.
No, I know. I just wanted to make sure of a couple things. You told me last time we talked that at about the time of the big parade in Port Charles, a nurse's uniform was missing, complete with cap.
Hey, listen, if you're trying to say I swiped those things...
No. You just told me they were missing.
Yeah, and I didn't lose them either. They were missing, that's all.
Missing?
I don't like any insinuations that I don't do a good job, mister.
Nobody's making any.
Well, sounds like it to me. Sounds like you're saying that I'm trying to steal the wash.
No.
I take this job seriously. And I do it better than anybody else. And I don't take to anybody insinuating that I'd steal.
No one is saying that you are. Let me say this, though. I'll be willing to bet you that uniform turned up again later.
How'd you know that? Yeah, right where it disappeared, back in the wash.
Do you have any theories as to how that happened?
You kidding? Of course I do. Look, some people around here wouldn't want me to say this, but I'll tell you. Some of these folks we got around here are a little, weird. They pretend things. Now, my guess is that some patient just wanted to play nurse for a few days. It's as simple as that.
I'm sure you're right. It is as simple as that. Thank you.
Mr. Kelly, have you finished your business here?
I have. Thank you very much. You've been a great help.
Well, I just hope it's the last time. I'm getting sick of hearing about that wash.
Could I talk to the guard now?
I'll get him for you, but right now, Dr. Nelson is waiting for you in his office.
Oh, thank you. I know the way. I just go now. Listen, Mike, come on up here, okay? I want to talk to you.
Okay.
You're a big guy. Listen, I want to explain something to you. You know about the bomb that went off in my room the other night?
Yeah, Rose told me.
All right. You know, it was supposed to have gone off while I was in the room to hurt me.
Do you mean somebody did it on purpose?
That's right.
Why? Why would anyone want to hurt you? Rose, why?
I don't know, hon.
Well, maybe it's because I haven't been as good a person as I might have been.
Hutch.
I think you should know this now. I want you to understand, Mike, that I have hurt a lot of people in my life.
Will you stop that? I mean, you're alive, and that's what you've got to be thinking about. You shouldn't be feeling sorry for yourself.
I'm not feeling sorry for me. It's Bobby Spencer. She may be blind because of me.
You don't know that. And that kind of negative thinking isn't going to help her either.
Unfortunately, the facts of my life are essentially negative. Rose, it doesn't make any difference at this point. I do not have much to live for.
Yes, you do. Hutch, you have us. We care about you.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you had company.
We were just going, Dr. Hardy. Hi,
Oh,
gentlemen.
do we have to? I want to stay with Hutch.
No, we'll come back again, but come on now.
Okay. Hutch, listen to Rose, just like I do.
You got it.
Bye, Hutch.
Hutch.
Listen, Dr. Hardy, I know what you're here for, and I think I should make this easier for you by just telling you that I would like you to move me out of here as quickly as possible.
I'm afraid you have it all wrong. You'll have to stay a while longer. You're going to need security.
Well, that's crazy.
No, Hutch, see, they can't just put you in a squad car and drive you away. They're going to have to arrange a decoy, some kind of secret transportation.
And while they're doing that, the mob sends another hitman with another bomb, and,
No way, not this time.
Well, I don't think that you know. There's no way you can stop them. They want me, and they don't care who they take out with me.
Hospital security is completely reinforced. Nobody gets in or out of here without proper identification.
So we want you to relax while you're here. You're going to be safe and sound. In the meantime, is there anything we can do for you?
Yes, I'd like to see Ruby Anderson if I could.
All right, I'll ask her to come up.
Thank you. Lee?
Hutch, you take it easy. I have a parole board I'm going to visit. Maybe now they'll start moving, huh?
Well, thank you. I don't know what I can say. Please, pass my thanks on along to Joe, will you, also?
I sure will.
Thank you.
The guard is on his way up, Mr. Kelly. Mr. Kelly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, I did, and it's really important. Thanks.
Well, look, if it's about the night of the accident, I got nothing new to tell you. Told you all I knew last time.
Well, it's, yes, it is, but it's stuff I forgot to ask you last time, specifically about Shelly Vernon.
So what about her? She works here. That's all I know.
Do you know her car on site?
Yeah.
Did her car come and go several times the day that the accident happened on Forest Hills Road?
In and out? It's hard to say. A lot of cars go in and out of here.
Look, this is real important, man. If you could just think about it for a second. It really is. Sit down, would you?
Well, it's hard to say. That one was in and out a lot around that time. Hard to keep track of her.
What do you mean?
Yeah, she'd come in for work, stay a few hours, then go out again. She did that a lot of times. In, out, back in, then out again in the morning, regular time.
Didn't that strike you weird? I mean, somebody come in, report for duty, then all of a sudden split?
It's none of my business what goes on in here. I get paid for watching out there, making sure I know who comes in and goes out. That's all I do.
So you're saying that several times during the week, whenever Shelly Vernon came in, she would come and go a couple of times?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Excuse me, but that's impossible. In all the time that Shelly Vernon has been here, she has never left the hospital without finishing her shift first.
Well, how could you tell the time cards?
Of course. The time cards would prove it.
But I saw her, I tell you, and not just once. She'd come in, take off in the middle of her shift, and then come back in later.
We would know it if she did.
Look, I saw her. That's my job. Are you telling me I'm not doing my job?
I'm simply telling you that you are mistaken about Shelly Vernon.
I don't think so, ma'am. Excuse me, but I think he did see Shelly Vernon come and go several times. But it wasn't Shelly Vernon. It was somebody in that nurse's uniform that had been stolen piece by piece.
An imposter, you mean?
Exactly.
That's absurd. How could this imposter get in and out?
The fire door.
But I told you.
Yes, I know that someone would have had to been on the inside to let them in. Someone did.
Hutch, here's Ruby.
Hi.
I'll leave you now, but be sure and call the guard and have him call me before you leave.
Yes, I will, and thank you, Dr. Hardy.
Thank you for coming.
They're guarding you like you're Fort Knox. Where were they when you needed them?
Ruby, about Bobby, I'm so sorry. I wish it had been me instead of her.
Well, she's tough. She's gonna be okay, because she's gotta be.
I just want to let you know that those prayers we're talking about, I'm sending as many as I possibly can her way.
Thanks. I got everybody storming the gates.
I just feel so sorry about it.
Why? It's not your fault.
It wouldn't even have happened if I hadn't been here.
Oh, come on. Bobby would have a fit if she thought you were blaming yourself.
She's been so great. You've been great. I just want to let you know that I know what you've been going through.
We've all been going through it. You know, it's funny. It's like you've been connected to my family in some way. First Luke, now Bobby.
I only look forward to the day where I might be bringing him more good instead of so much bad.
Oh, come on, stop that. Now, that's not going to help Bobby, and it's not going to help you. And I know. I've been blaming myself for not spotting that orderly. I should have pegged him.
No, that's just how are you to know?
Well, I got this gut hunch when he came in your room with that water. And I should have asked him who he was. I really should have. Second guessing's no good.
Listen, how's Bobby?
Well, we don't know yet. The eye doctor's still with her, and we're waiting for the report.
Well, this waiting's not easy, I know that.
No, it's not. You'd think I would have gotten used to it with Luke after all these years. You know, I'm really glad Luke's not here in a strange way. It'd kill him to see Bobby like this. I just wish I knew where he was.
Well, like I said before about Luke, wherever he is, you should know in your heart that he can take care of himself.
Yeah, I know. But that's the only family I got. Luke and Bobby. I miss him so.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Hey, you okay?
Sometimes I just get so angry to think that someone would be bombing a hospital just to get to me.
That damn giant Frank Smith. Wish the bomb had blown him to bits.
Oh, Ruby, I'm glad Steve told me I'd find you here. I have good news.
Oh?
Bobby's eyes are going to be all right.
She can see?
The blindness is only temporary. Oh, she can see light, and she can see images, and Dr. Renner said that that there'll be no long-lasting effects, and all she needs now is just rest and medication.
Oh, terrific! Bobby's okay!
Yeah.
Oh, my Bobby's gonna be okay!
Yes, she is.
Oh,
Isn't it wonderful?
Oh, thank you, thank you.
It was a very quick lunch. You're back already.
Yeah, it was quick because I didn't eat anything.
Would you like half the sandwich?
No, thank you.
What'd you find out?
Not much.
Al didn't help.
He either couldn't or wouldn't.
All right, well, what happened?
I don't know. Literally, he either didn't know anything, or I saw a side of Alan I didn't even know existed.
What was that?
The Quartermain side. He really sounded like he did not know anything about anything. And yet I kept thinking to myself, coming back here, there are families, you know, who will fight like cats and dogs, even in public. But let an outsider approach, boy, and they band together. They're stuck together like super glue. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's too bad. I'm sorry. But, I know you were really hoping that he'd open up with you.
Yeah, I was. And he didn't. And he sounded like his father.
Well, here's to hope in the future, and someone will help us.
Yeah, someone. Here's to the harbor master and the wet person and the hope that maybe they can tell us.
Hi, Sarah.
Joe, I knew you'd come. I've been waiting so long for you. What took you so long?
Well, I had to stop and talk to some people. How did you know I was here?
I saw you drive up in the parking lot. I saw you drive up, get out of your car, and get out right in the parking lot.
Parking lot. You can see the whole thing from here. Like right down there, see my car? The place right next to it, isn't that where Shelly Vernon parks her car? Sarah, you and I have to have a little talk.